Hey guys, welcome back to your favorite channel. I am Miss N, and today I am with Mr. Uncle Ben. Today I'm with the love of my life. Today I'm with Uncle Ben, guys. So I know it's been long since we did a sit down story time, and it's been a busy. Why didn't you do a sit down?
Work.
Yeah, it has been really busy, and sometimes we work different. Is it different shifts?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. And then we also have a busy toddler, guys. So now we're doing this video because he is sleeping and he can wake up anytime. So the plan is, if he wakes up while he's still doing this video, he's going to sit here, and then we'll give him your phone and he'll watch cartoons till we're done. We're just hoping that he will be done till he's still taking his afternoon nap. So guys, the last story time that we did with Uncle Ben, with my husband, was how we met.
Okay, first of all, tell them why you call me Uncle Ben. Because of course they're going to answer you. They want to ask you why you call me Uncle Ben.
Because everyone calls you Uncle Ben.
No, you did it because of Shalom.
Okay, so Shalom, you guys, if you know Shalom, my sister's daughter, yes. When we stayed with her, she was our first baby, and then she would call Ben Uncle Ben, and then everyone started calling Uncle Ben. So he's the uncle of the family, the rich uncle of the family. So when I also call him Uncle Ben, but then I call him Bab, husband, Chasu, sweetheart. Yeah. So our last story time, we did we shared our journey on how we met and how we engaged after 6 months. So today we are going to share the challenges, our journey, our Aurora journey, and the challenges that we faced whilst we're preparing for our Aurora. I'm also going to discuss how much we paid for Aurora.
I know.
We'll see how it goes, but yeah, so that's what we're going to share today, guys. The reason why we share this journey is because we have realized that we are not the first people to face this, and we're not the last people to face this, and there are some people who are going to face, maybe our younger ones, who are going to face the same, and they might feel like it's personal. It's not personal. You're not the first and you're the last. We just want to share with you so that you can be prepared, or you can learn one or two things. Is it?
Tell them you got motivated by themselves.
Oh yeah, also the reason why we actually said, you know what, we also need to share our journey is because the Musekas, if you watch the video that was done by V Candy, with they interviewed the Musekas family, they also shared like their journey, how things were hard in when they were still in South Africa, and when they started staying together, how things were hard and stuff. And they were like, you know what, we actually went through the same. And yeah, so that's what you're going to share. So yeah, after engagement, what happened? We engaged in May, right?
In fact, before engagement.
Was it hard before engagement?
Yes, things started getting. After January, companies they open late. Jobs, they are not easily available. There are no contracts and stuff. So we'd go to work around maybe 2-3 days a week. Then but March. Okay, so I had been planning on my engage in May. Then July, on her birthday, we'll go and get married in Sim. But my plans are not God's plans. That's one thing so we engaged in May. So I wanted to do the Lobola thing in July. Then the wedding in December. My guy, we already planned everything. I think the colors were rose gold and pagan and stuff. Yes. We already planned everything. Yeah. Yo, July, May, June, I lost my job. I think around May, that period, month end of May to June.
You officially lost your job.
I officially lost my job. So I was jobless. By the 1st of June, I was jobless.
After engaging?
After engaging. So which means I had no money for Lobola. I had no money for the wedding. Because I think by that time at work, we used to have those stock for us as men. every week you put maybe a certain 2,000, 3,000 every week. So I calculated if I put this amount by that time I would have 60,000 or 80,000. And then we can go to Zim. I think by then it was about 1.5.
No, that time you were saying if you raise maybe, how much did you want to raise? Was it 4?
No, it was
including the transport.
Yeah, 60,000. 60,000 was like equivalent.
Wasn't it 3,000?
It was on 3,000.
It's fine.
I don't know the figures by that time. So I lost my job. So from June, things were hectic. I had no income, and the thing is, I only knew how to. I only knew the type of work I did or what I had studied. That's what I knew I could do. I had not worked in a restaurant before or do other things before, so it was a very difficult situation to say, I know I'm going to go to the restaurant, because I say, I know I'm an electrician or I'm a technician, so let me just get work to the according to what something I did or something I studied. So June, July, nothing happened. With no money, with no funds. What we used to do is we used to go to Kenwood Center.
Like to the mall?
To the mall. By foot. It's about 35 kilometers by foot. Then we take pictures. Because remember, with no money for capital. So another lesson, if you don't have money for capital, it's not an excuse. Yeah, stumbling block. It's not an excuse. But you can sell things
that you don't have.
Yeah, that you don't have. Then when the client is coming, then look for money to buy the stock.
Or the client can pay 50%.
50%. So when your client pays 50%, then you can go and buy the item, then bring it to the client. So that's what we're doing. We're going to take pictures. I think we used to sell plates, we used to sell comforters, cups and stuff. So, but one thing I did.
And also it was in winter, so people wanted those socks, winter socks, and the winter hats. So we would take pictures and then we would sell those, open a page, advertise, and then we would get customers.
Yeah, we had an old friend of ours, Trust TSK. He is a photographer. So he used to take us quality pictures, because I think that's the first good thing in business, quality pictures. So we would wear those socks. Yes. Then
I'm going to attach if we edit the video. I'm going to attach the pictures.
Yeah. They would take pictures wearing the scarves, advertising them and stuff. So we used to sell them. Then that's how I got the money for rent and food and
to cover
yourself as well. So but one thing I did is I always prayed a lot. Yeah, on that period.
You prayed, eh?
I prayed.
And fasting.
Yeah. That period I prayed and I fasted that period. I used to love this song by my minister, my and Makanaga Jesus. Yeah. I used to pray those days. I prayed hard. But God this time is always the best. When you say, no, I want you to go this way, but he says, I want you to go this way. So sometimes I think what he does is he clears the way for you. Things don't come just easy. He clears the way for you so that when you enter that next phase, you don't suffer setbacks, too much setbacks in stuff in life. So I think that was a phase we were being prepared. Okay, so if he's jobless, are you going to stay with him? If she's jobless, are you going to stay with her?
And also on my side, things were difficult because Tatenda was not going to work. Yeah. And Shalom had come. So it was overwhelming.
Remember what we did with Tatenda?
No, that's a story for another day. So on my side, things were also difficult business-wise. I wasn't after COVID. I never got a job. Like I was self-employed, and in business it's not easy. And worse, if you're in Cape Town and in winter, business will be very slow. So on my side, financially things were bad. On Ben's side, things were bad also. So the only thing that we could do was to buy and sell, or to take pictures and sell till we survive. I think we did that for 6 months.
Yeah, and that period, that's when we created our company, Procraft. Okay, Procraft was already there, but we had no clients. I think I have a friend of mine, Munda. He helped me in January, February. I think I got about 2-3 contacts from him. With this contact, he's a plumber, a very good plumber. So he helped me that period. Then from there, the company was there, but
we're just
advertising, because it's very difficult to convince people that I'm a good electrician, yet you don't have any references. In that point as well, I'm not an actual electrician, because I didn't study electrical engineering. I studied instrumentation and control. So like being an electrician is like I was taught only the basics. So from those basics, I think God gave me like, is it a good memory, or when I see things, I learn from seeing. Then from there, if I start doing it from first attempt, second attempt, then third attempt, good to go.
And also, do you remember when you started Procraft, I would go to work together.
Yeah.
So what happened now when Ben is an electrician, right? So when when we started the electrical company, he didn't have enough money to employ an assistant. So you find it, maybe for an assistant he had to pay maybe 300 or 400 rands to pay the assistant. And then we'll sit down and say, you know what, instead of you employing someone, why can't you just go with me or with Tatenda?
Yeah, because that 300 or 400
was a lot of money. And when you were starting also, he was undercharging. Yeah. So we had to save every little cent. And we would go together to work, and I was his assistant. How did you feel about that?
No, it was okay. Why? Because remember, I didn't know how to charge. I'm venturing into a market where there are already people who are venturing into electrical, right? They are already into the maybe 5 years, 10 years experience. I'm a newbie in that industry. So what makes me be the best one when they see me? So which means if I'm going to give a lower price, either they'll take me or they won't. Because I remember I didn't have a references. There was another client I think we got, then we gave him a price. We lost that job because he said the price was too low.
Yes.
I don't trust you because your price is
too low.
So from there I learned a lesson. Okay, it's fine. Some people, they trust if the price is high, they say you're a good electrician. So from that period.
But how did you feel like letting your girlfriend being your assistant at work?
No, I had no option. I by that time I had no option, but we had to work as a team. Because remember, I was under charging one. So if the job was being charged maybe for 1,000, I would charge maybe 500, 600. So if I go with someone, then I give him 300, then I'm left with 300. So that 300 was crucial to us. So we'd go together, sometimes fight in that process, because
working together is not easy.
It's not easy. It's like teaching you how to drive. It's not easy.
Yeah. And then I remember this other day when we got paid, like we were given a tip.
Yeah.
And then you said, let's go buy KFC and I buy you food. You remember?
Yeah. Yeah. Then you said no.
Let's buy eggs and bread.
Let's buy eggs and bread and stuff. Yo, so things were tough by then. So
like we could not even afford to sit down and eat KFC. KFC for 30 rand. We could not afford. And we could not go out, huh?
Yeah, because remember where you stayed, you had Tatenda, you had Shalom, and Maria. I stayed alone. So the money we got, we had to split it so that we can cover both households and stuff. So that's what we did. Then I think things were hectic, but one thing we did, and one thing we prayed about, was let there be testimonies in our lives each and every day. When people see us, they should see testimonies. They should see God through us. And until now, each and every day, we see God. Because I think from that period, June, July, August,
Do you remember when we could not afford like to have 3 meals per day, and then would buy that porridge from
Pick and Pay?
From Pick and Pay. You know where there's this sorghum. No, it's not a sorghum porridge. What is it called?
It's a sorghum porridge, but it's flavored.
It's flavored. So we used to buy the strawberry one, but that time it was going for 19 rand. We would eat that porridge around 11, 12 p.m. and then you spend the whole day
without eating.
without eating, and then you eat at night.
Because now remember, having 2-3 meals, it was luxury. Having 2 eggs, it was luxury. So we used to say no, one person should have one egg.
If we have the eggs.
If we have the eggs.
And then if we have bread, like we would make sure, because Shalom was the only baby, we would make sure that we leave the other slices for Shalom so that she eats and then we don't eat.
Since we used to stay, remember we used to stay close.
Yeah, it was just, we're neighbors.
100 meters, in fact, less than 100 meters apart. So what we used to do is, instead of buying 2 groceries, we'd buy 1. Then I would go and eat
at our house.
At a house. And then, so sometimes this other day, there was nothing. I think there was 1 tin of tuna.
Yes.
Carrots.
1 carrot, I think 2 carrots.
Yeah, 2 carrots and
2 eggs, I think.
2 eggs and stuff. Then she made a plan. We ate. But one thing we did, we never lagged in praying.
Yeah.
We prayed a lot. We prayed a lot until November, if I'm not mistaken.
No, there was a time in October we didn't have money for rent for both a house, and then we had stocked some cups that we were selling. Do you remember?
Yeah, remember the cups we bought the cups in July when we started selling. So we bought the cups. So if you go to China shops, if you buy bulks or a box, it's cheaper than buying an individual cup. So we bought cups. They were written God is love. They were green, yellow, yellow, pink. So they had a message at the back: green, God is love and stuff. But it was written something about God. So we sold the cups, but we had left with about 30-35 cups
in a box.
And there were no people buying it. So what we did, we just kept the cups and stuff. Then this other day,
a client called. They called you. Yeah,
they called me. They said, I saw your cups on Marketplace. Do you still have the cups? Then he said, yes, we still have the cups. Let me calculate and see how many do you need? Then he said, you needed about 120 cups. In the house we had about 30 to 40. So we had 30 something cups. Then we took our cups
in the
house that we're using, because they wanted the green ones.
We had not like used, but then maybe they for
display and stuff. So they wanted the green ones. Then we went to the shop in the next morning. We went to the shop, we bought the cups. Then we said we want the cups. Then they said we no longer have stock. Then we were heartbroken. Okay, so what can we do? What can we do?
The client wants
the cup. So I think it was for a charity organization. So they wanted to go to the hospitals and give people who were sick cups and stuff. Is a message that God is love, you and stuff. So we went there. We arrived, and they said, no stock on the display. There were 2 cups only. They said no stock. Then there's this other lady, Malawian lady. Then went upstairs. I think they were the stock room. Then she checked. Then she saw cups. Then she told us, no, there are cups there. Talk to you. How many are they? One day box. Talk to him. Then we talked to this guy. Then he said, okay, bring the box. He said, we need everything. We need everything. Mind you, this guy wanted green cups. Then she brought the cups.
And there were also green cups, eh?
Yeah. There were green cups. Only green cups left. Then we paid for the green cups. But I think it was short. I think we reached up to almost 90 cups. Then we sold the cups, only the green cups. Then we got the money. So sometimes God will direct you to where everything is in life. So we got the green cups, what he wanted. We didn't know we were going to get the green cups. But by that time we got the green cups, then everything was.
Then we managed to pay our rentals.
Rentals and stuff, bought food and stuff. But then buying food, it was Yeah, we were happy, but we couldn't eat KFC or any or Hungry Lion. We couldn't eat any Hungry Lion. And we had no car. We used to travel by Uber if I was going to
or public transport.
Or public transport. Yeah. If I was going far, maybe if I got quick to from Durbanview, I would take a taxi. Yeah, take a taxi from Winbeck to Bellevue, take an Uber from Bellevue to Durbanview.
To cut costs.
To cut costs and stuff. Because remember, there was no money. There was not enough money. Then by that time, I got I think I got a job, 1 or 2 jobs in August. It helped us as well. Then from that period, everything went quiet. August, September, October, everything was quiet. Then November,
things started getting better.
No, there was this other pastor, I think family friend of yours.
Pastor Isha.
Yeah, directed to Pastor Isha. Then Pastor Isha started praying with us. Then he told us, no, fast, let's fast. I think for a week. Then we fasted for a week. Then he told us, no, in November, everything's going to change and this and that. Everything's going to change.
Yeah, he also taught us how to pray, and how to remember how to command the angels of God. Yes. And
yeah, we would read scriptures and stuff. Yeah,
and we used to pray together.
Yeah, we would read Jeremiah a lot. Jeremiah and Isaiah. Yeah, a lot. Then from November,
things were getting better. Like you could work.
Yeah. From November, I think I just got a contract from that school.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I think what they called me, they wanted some information. I think they wanted to turn like it's an office space into a hostel. So I came there. Then I explained something to them. They liked my explanation. Then they told us, no, of all the people that came here, you gave us a good explanation that we understood. So from now on, we are using you. That's when I got the contract from that school. I started working for that school. Then from that period,
things are getting
better now.
Is it the same year that, like, it was November, December, ne? And then December 25, where we didn't have money for Christmas because you paid rent? Is it not the same year?
No, it's the next year. No, that same year. Remember, there was a Black Friday. November.
No, then it's the same year.
No, it's the next year. Remember, you're pregnant. We were now staying in Kenwood by then.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the next year. So, yeah. We
then worked. December, January.
Everything's changed now.
Yeah.
From December.
Things were getting better.
In fact, it changed a lot.
Yeah.
From that point, people started getting to know me, clients and stuff, work and everything, and the recommendations were good and stuff. Then, in the area we used to stay, I remember that those WhatsApp Facebook groups, people started to know me better and recommend the good work ethics and stuff. Then everything started changing.
Then you started preparing, like, now raising money for the road. Now you wanted to marry in May.
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah.
And then I remember January, February, when we started working, like, you know what? Let's now prepare for the road.
Yeah.
Let's now save money for what? For the road. And then in March, we raised some money.
Yeah, I think within a month,
like, we saved some funds, like lots of funds. And then the moment we said, you know what, let's set a date for May because things are good now. So if things are going to be like this in the next 2 months, then we can marry in May and go to Zimbabwe. Jobs started to go quiet. Mabasa kunyarara musati kangoseta date kuti muna May ndo patinoda kunoroora because apa pamuri muna January February ndo patikati
soon after Valentine's
because Valentine's pataita zvimari tikati panapa pakangoti March April aiwa May takaenda kuZimbabwe takanoroora and then basa chipa zvatonyarara futi kudzokera paya patikabva kudoti mari we money can find.
Mari.
No, it was different, Ben, because remember the money yakazoshanda parora is the money yakasave for January, February.
Now who would work, but remember the money we were working with was not enough to save. It was enough to pay only the bills.
The bills. Pamba Sina like extra money
to save
towards the road. So when the time came again, in May, we only had the money that we had saved in January and February. That was the only money that was there.
Remember we made the scheme, we just wanted to postpone the Lobola day.
Yeah, we tried, but then we couldn't change the dates because people have said, and in India changed mari yerora, guys. Batamaro kazvidyira mari yako yerora, ukaziva kuti mari.
So I wanted to postpone the day because the money wasn't enough. To me, the money wasn't enough. We tried by all means, but it wasn't.
What you wanted.
Yeah, I think it went in Vale when they proceeded. So my uncles went there, made a plan, but the plan went sideways. Then they got in. I think they had around 1 or 2.
We also had to send money for groceries.
For groceries and stuff.
Because we couldn't even afford to go to Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Because if we take the money to Kwira transport, to Shandisa went to Zimbabwe, it was not going to be enough. Kuti marora isaiti. Taitobvisa imwe mari futi paine yakasevhiwa. So taona nditonani kutumira vanhu varipo voita sei voita basa, but the money it was not much. It was not much.
I think we sent the money for groceries. Then that day my mother that day my mother and my sister went and bought the stuff. So what they did is they were in Kaloma. They bought the stuff in Kaloma. Then they called I think it was Metro Pitch Kaloma. Then they called Metro Pitch Bulawayo. So penny payment so that people in Bulawayo can collect the groceries in Bulawayo rather than in Kaloma. People went there. They were supposed to be there around 10. We went there around 1:30 o'clock, and they thought maybe we were no longer coming. Then when they did all the processing and stuff, and voila, everything was done.
With the little.
My guy got married.
How did you feel though? Did you not feel okay? Did you not feel maybe it's a sign that you should not marry this girl?
No. Okay, so there's this thing I asked myself. I used to ask myself, because remember when you're Pentecostal, when you're attending a Pentecostal church, there's always some things they always say. Pray for your marriage, pray for your partner, this and that. But I asked myself, why did I not pray for my partner? Why am I not praying for a partner? Right. So that period I asked myself, then I had to pray for that partner now. Things when they were tough. That's when I engaged with the Lord. So sometimes people pray before and other people pray in the marriage and stuff. So because marriage it's a good thing, the devil always try to fight it. The devil always try to fight left, right and center. And remember, you are meeting your side, I'm meeting you, you're meeting my side. There are other things in my side, there are other things on your side, and they're trying to meet and disrupt everything. That's the thing. So but no, we did good. Then we prayed, but like I'm telling you, we prayed a lot. We used to pray a lot. We used to set up alarms around 12 midnight, 3 a.m. every 3 hours. Pray. I would call it 10 to wake up and pray. I don't know if you would wake up.
I would.
I don't know, but I would pray. And I would pray those long prayers, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. When you in Zimbabwe and say, namato isadza, you go to God bless our food. I mean, when things are tough, you don't care about who's hearing, you don't care about the neighbor and stuff. You focus on God. That's the only thing you want to go na say no. When the time comes, like that prayer, you get on I'm forgetting the name. I'm forgetting the name. Akati bakanzi guwa nhaka yako mazuva ako ikurarama panyika akwana. Then he had to look on the wall. Then he said, Mwari, tasaiza ndakaita, check my record. And so ipapo that's the kind of prayer we did. We say, Mari, we have been with you. Nyango makatisiya nhasi atife takakuregai. That prayer Job made could know whether makwaya akarasika vana vakapera. I think there's a verse in Habakkuk inotaura izvozvo. Then makwaya akarasika everything. Ndinoramba ndichinamata. And I will never lose faith, I will never lose hope. So that's what we did. I never lost hope. I just had faith. I think they say I'm a man of faith because I talk faith, I speak faith, dream faith, eat faith, because I know that's the currents I have in the kingdom ya Mwari. I don't have any connections, and ndinana munhu ari kuoffice anondimirira. The only person I anondimirira is this person above. Ndiye munhu anondimirira from where I started, where I came from. I used to say, I think before ndiri kuchikoro, I used to say, if I'm going to SA, I want to work in Cape Town. Mind you, I didn't know Cape Town. I have never heard about Cape Town. I think the only place I heard about Cape Town was at the Hugo Tunnel. But some, people talking about Cape Town, yeah, there's a tunnel, this and that. That's the only place I knew from being told by people. So it has been God since day one. And it's God each and every day. So
yeah. So after the boys up, so after the Rora in May the following year, we started staying together, and up and down,
no, things were not better when we got pregnant.
Yeah, but then I got pregnant the last quarter of the remember Christmas, that same year Christmas now, I was pregnant. I think I was 3 months pregnant. And then you paid rent, we didn't have money for food.
I think we had a few cents in our pockets.
20 cents change.
And a few rands in our pocket, then we went to Pick and Pay. We went to Pick and Pay and bought meat. I think it was beef.
That's not mad, guys. My account, mom, I think mom 37 rand.
There was a payment that was supposed to be made, but with Christmas and stuff.
Say hey, guys. Say hey, guys. How are you? Say hi, daddy.
Hello.
Wait, Annie, wait, watch. How are you?
Yeah, so.
But I know buttons the tomato. But I think I can pick kenyama.
Yeah, kapalet kenyama. Beef chicken.
Beef chicken is pork. But then I won't buy, but I know big as a two. Life, it will happy.
That's the thing. Remember, we are not adults. We are about to be a parent and stuff. So So yeah.
And then life so we faced a lot of challenges, but we stood by each other and we prayed. That's the honest truth. And even up to now, to know about Shona was what cover. And don't do that kind. Guys, I told you Tim Komanoya is going to be trouble in paradise. Hi. Pusha, stendi. So guys, takuda kutokurumidza kuikata because tataurisa. And mukomana hapana zvatingamboita. I told her, hi. It's been God since day one. Yeah. And we're just grateful we with each other. But we managed. And I just want to say to the young ladies, I know sometimes but sometimes
it's not all about the money.
It's not all about the money, and sometimes it's not always like that. But sometimes they're destined to from scratch together and they went over kadaro. So it's just that was our route. We started from scratch. Kuva pachi takatanga utenga zvinhu take chese chaunobata munomba, it was our input. Hapana kuti uchi ndichanhinga ndichanhingi.
Hapana kuti chemusikana changu cheusikana.
Hapana cheusikana kunze kwe office chair yangu. Office chair.
Yeah, so people face different challenges. Yes. I think mukurarama. Some face omoyo nikutanga ururana. Everything becomes good. All roses and stuff. This is to it. Vamwe vachingorurana nhasi mwandu basa rotopera. Like they said to themselves, basa rakapera. Same thing applies to me when I got engaged, basa rakapera. So I think it's a different phase kune munhu wese. So yeah.
But if you love each other, you'll be with each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we wanted to share, guys. I hope you're going to be inspired. Please share with your friends and your family. Any last words?
Keep on praying. Have faith. Yeah, have faith. God is the lifter of men. He will lift you from roots to graces. That's all.
Amen. So our next video, and then I got pregnant, auntie.
I think we will say it on the next video.
Yeah, our next video we teach us how we bought our first car.
Yeah, but still we have to, on the next video we have to tell them how you got pregnant, and how the pregnant journey affected you, and you almost lost the baby. You almost lost the baby. Okay, so we're going to do maybe the pregnancy or the car. Show not in a more of something there, because I also did the pregnancy in Tundek. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll do the how we bought our first car, and then we'll do how we bought our first car. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having us. Please subscribe, share, and comment.
Bye.